Okay, hi, I'm Mike Varda. We have 4 people on the team who I didn't yet put up on the site, but they are on the hackathon site. They did awesome work in the last 2 days. So on Friday, we settled on one of the things that came up during the introduction, the idea of visual schedules being of use. And we put together a quick spec on how we could solve, or at least help people in that area. One of the things that came up is the difficulty of managing and putting these things together and having them available and making changes and all that. So we figured, hey, there should be an app for that. So that's the why. The who is twofold. There's the person who's going to be consuming the visual schedule, and their needs are basically simplicity, and yeah, that's about it. Get as much information out of it as possible. You know, yes, we can give them a calendar, but it's lots and lots of complexity and lots of words. We wanted to strip that down to the bare essentials of what am I doing right now, what's my day look like, and what's next. The idea with having the what's next be there is to help the transitions coming up, know where I'm going, be able to deal with that, make it a little more expected, a little more comfortable. The other side of the who is the parents, who's managing the schedule and putting it together, the teachers as well. How do I get information onto that visual schedule in a way that's convenient? So let's skip to the first demo. This is called What's Next as an operating title. The first demo is, I'll show you the iPhone application, and we'll show you actually how you input data into the visual schedule. The second, we'll show you the WinPhone application and a cool feature we prototyped about 20 minutes. So, the first time you logged into the app, which we've already done, you'll be prompted for your iCal endpoint. It doesn't ask you again after that. We do need to add a profile section so you can update it, etc. later. You log into the app, and it shows you what you're doing right now. Right now you have free time. Next, you're going to have some lunch and dinner. We decided not to show you the timeline, like literally when is dinner coming. It's just that it's next. If you get done with what you're currently doing, which was learning, there's nothing scheduled right now. You have free time. If there isn't something in your calendar, you have free time. It inserts itself. As soon as the free time's over, it'll scroll itself. Can you go ahead and just show the scroll? So it'll do that if you happen to be looking at it when the meeting starts. If you want to see what's coming during your day, just look ahead. That's interesting. Go ahead and scroll so you can see what's coming for the rest of the day. So that's all the way through getting ready for bed. It's not there. And you're now confused because you're lost in your time frame. Down in the lower right, we can go and get you back to now. So that's that. And the way you input, so suddenly the child just became the parent. Parent goes to their schedule.
That's the whole mic by the face. Yeah.
You think after years of doing promotions, I'd actually remember that. There's something comforting about holding the mic. So he went, created a meeting on the calendar, gave it a title. The title is what we're queuing these icons off of. We have a curated set of icons currently from the Teachdown set. If the tag of that title exists in the title of the meeting, you get the title. If you don't, you get an unknown icon, and this is part of what we want to do to sort of introduce ambiguity. I'm scheduling something, you don't know exactly what it is. So you can start getting used to the idea of not always having everything locked down. We had a couple ideas for how to go more fine-grained than that. None of them evolved enough to actually work on it. So that's how you get through the app, and I'll show it on WinPhone as well. This doesn't have AirPlay, so we have a great big WinPhone icon, so that you can easily get to it. One of the cool things about the WinPhone UI is that you can change the size and shape of the icons. So if this was the child's iPhone, then you could make it a very large, easily findable icon so they can get to it. They get the same basic UI, tiles. Right now we're in an unknown one. This one is dentist request, and the tile itself knows that, even though it's not set. But let's say that I'm a little nervous about this unknown thing, so I click on it, and we haven't figured out how to make YouTube autoplay, but I click on it, and you have a visual story in a movie about going to the dentist with really bad music. So that's it. We don't exactly have an ask. We're going to need to do some curated content. Stop. We need to do some curated content, and we're going to have to reach out for some of that. But right now, we don't have a specific ask. We just wanted to get something that's submittable, and we're pretty close. We've got a couple hours work left to do before we could get it submitted to the app stores. Questions? I like being precise.
So he input the appointments directly on the phone's calendar, but that's actually pulling data from the local calendar on the phone, which can sync to any online calendar. So this one would give you a Google Calendar.
Yeah, this works with any iCal.